Hello, folks. Ellie talking, and I'm live. I just wanted to touch down first on Islam. Um, there's a lot of people who are thinking that Islam has been recognized as a race, and that's not how it was worded. I read how it was worded, and they were recognized as peoples. Now, I don't know why they used that word in particular. Um, I think to First Peoples, our First Nations, our First Peoples, but they are actually a race. They're Aboriginal. So, and I don't know. The word was not race that they used. So I don't really want to run around and say that Islam is a race because it's not. It's they're recognized as peoples so that they have recognition for their ideology of women of oppression and child molestation and marrying off children and just genital mutilation, the whole bloody lovely thing about Islam. But the word used was not race, so I'm not buying into that they're recognizing race until the government says so. To which case I will fight that, and because it's an ideology, it's not even a religion. Okay, it's not recognized in the Quran as a race, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Why didn't they just include them with the Muslims then? you know, I don't know. It's getting very sticky. But the word used was peoples. They were recognized as peoples. So don't get all excitable and think that worse than it is right now. It's just kind of candy coated with that Neato candy bar with the neat writing on it, and it's a piece of shit inside. That candy bar. That's what the whole thing is right now. I also wanted to chat about Faith Goldie. She's being blocked by Toronto, period, by the whole Toronto, all the mayoral candidates. She was escorted by the police off of a debate stage when she's a running combatant in the race. Okay. Now, I don't know if it's because she actually had to storm the bloody debate to get into it, or, she's totally been blocked by the news. She's been blocked by pretty much everybody. Anyone promoting the election have totally blocked her. And it was just recently they had to admit that she's in the race, and basically they put her on the polls, but they're still blocking her from any TV interviews and stuff like that. They will not do them with Faith Goldie, and I think because she has a platform that I think a lot of people in Toronto would go for, and I think that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of another Doug Ford. They're afraid of another President Trump. They're afraid of anyone who stands up against their libertarian or libtardian ideologies. So basically, people of Toronto, I'm just telling you straight out. I was born in Toronto. Okay, I spent a lot of years in Toronto, and I'm telling you, the only one you can vote for is Faith Goldie, because she's the only one who's willing to give you your city back. Okay, these other candidates, they want to play into the globalist hands and have a sanctuary city and all these other bullshit things. They want violence up the yin yang. Why do you think Tory's not doing anything about anything? It's all meant to be, okay? They're destroying Toronto. So if you want to stop them from destroying Toronto, bring in Faith Goldie as mayor. And as much as I don't personally like her, I think she would be the best candidate for mayor. And you're foolish if you vote anyone but Faith Goldie, because I can tell you right now, the rest of them, they're sellouts, okay? They're all sellouts. Another thing I wanted to chat about was Max Bernier. Max Bernier, where do we go about Max Bernier? He has been attacked by everybody. He has been totally thrashed by all the media, and they're accusing him of being a racist, and because he said there was too much diversity. Now they're saying automatically it's against Muslims. Like, when did he ever say we have too much diversity because of these fucking Muslims? I never ever heard him say that. What he's saying is people are coming in here with their way of life, pushing it on us, okay? They have to come and adapt to our way of life and our laws and our rules. And this Trudeau fucktard who's changed the manual for those who come in, to say they don't have to respect human rights. And I find that offensive. I'm sorry, very offensive, because every one of us has to respect human rights of others, right? That's what makes Canada a great place. And even if you don't like people, you still respect their rights, okay? And Max Bernier wants to bring that back. He wants to bring that populism back. He wants to bring back Canada that was flourishing and doing things and not protecting the elite. Say dairy farmers, for instance, was the main thing that he's used. They want to protect 19,000 producers, which are only 20% of the actual all of Canada production for dairy, and exclude everyone else, okay? He wants everyone to have a fair shot, okay? He wants to fix NAFTA. He wants to see our country doing trade, okay? And I think he would be the right person to talk to people like Trump and the guy in Mexico and stuff, and get things going, get things, you know, basically. And yeah, so Max Bernier's the man. If you have any common sense, you'll at least investigate him. I mean, you can't do any worse by investigating his platform and looking at what he's saying. He's a man of the people, and he's the man we really need to get into the PM seat. I truly believe that in my heart. The last thing I wanted to chat about was my channel, which is growing exponentially, and I'm really happy about that. I'm happy to see the numbers going up on subscribers. I'm happy to see the view numbers are really going up high now, and I'm really happy about that. I'm happy about all of it. I'm just really ecstatic with the whole channel and how it's going. But I just want people to know, a lot of people who sign on my channel have their settings to private, so I don't know who they are. All I know is that someone signed up. Okay, now if you're signing up to get me to subscribe back to you, I can't, because I can't see who you are. Anyone of my subscribers who wants me to subscribe to them, just leave a mention in the comments saying sub me, and I'll go to your page and I'll sub you. I want to support you as much as you're supporting me. A lot of people that I know I've already subbed to, but there may be people that didn't have content but they still want to sub or whatever. I'll sub you. I don't mind. Just like I say, leave in the comments. Just put sub me, and I'll go sub. I'll sub your channel. It's a back and forth. It's a two-way street, right? And I think we all need to stand up for each other and support each other, and show YouTube and everyone else that we do support each other as patriots, and we support each other as fellow Canadians, and or just fellow North Americans, or just fellow people kind. Yeah. Did you hear the new one? Oh man, I almost fell off my chair. We can't call fishermen anymore. They're fisher folks now. Like, give me a fucking break. Are you serious? No, I'm sorry, they're fishermen, and that's what I'm calling them. And if there's women aboard, I'm sure they'll understand, okay? It's like, oh, fisher folks, are you serious? People kind, this is getting ridiculous. The whole political correctness is getting stupid, and I want to stop it. So we need to get Max in the PMC. He will help stop all this crap. And basically that's the video I wanted to do. I just wanted to touch these few issues because there's a lot of misconception about the Islam thing. What I would like to mention is, if you like to keep up on Islam updates or Islam itself, a friend of mine has a radio show called RFB. Her name is Cal Fritzy, and she's very, very experienced with Islam, and she's hooked into a lot of us patriots here, and she finds out things from various channels and talks about them on her radio show, which is Mondays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. I originally said Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I apologize for that. It's Mondays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, she's got an amazing radio show, and sometimes she previews moi. She's actually had me on there a couple times, like my segments from my videos, and I find that really awesome. It's kind of like a camaraderie, right? So if you want to catch her channel, I'm going to leave the link below. She's got a lot of different topics that she's covered about Islam, and I think there will be a lot more to come. And she's just really easy to listen to. She's really got a nice voice, and she's really She's got really good common sense. I call it people sense. And no, she cares about her country. She's a true patriot, and I hope you'll go check out her radio show, the RFB Radio, and I'll leave the link below, like I said. So I hope y'all have an awesome day. I want to give a shout out to my subscribers and all my new subscribers that have just joined in the last couple of days. Thank you. It means a lot to have you join me. And I hope I can produce enough good videos to keep you on my page. And to my viewers also, you make a difference whether you know it or not. You're viewing my channel, you're giving me overall views, and that counts too. So thank you to all, and have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.